Now here is where we get into the crypto. During my YouTube members only stream, I run across the scammer's text now, and he has a text message with what I perceive to be a potential victim. I called to warn them, but the scammers had already created 3 crypto wallets tied to their personal identities, credit cards, and bank accounts. In one wallet in particular, they had already moved over $5,000 to purchase Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm not going to share the entire 3-hour phone call, but there are some key points to understand here. The scammers access the victim's phone through AnyDesk, so we had to do the same.
No, it came up. It must be downloaded because it says to open it.
Okay. There should be that number, that 9-digit number. I know this is what the scammers do. It sounds crazy. This is going to be me. I'm hitting connect. So if you see something, if you could hit like accept or.
It's a scammer payback.
That is us.
We'd like you to be.
Awesome.
They had the victims open up accounts on Coinbase, Crypto.com, as well as Trust Wallet. So did they have you create a Coinbase account essentially?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
they did.
So they probably had you on the Coinbase, had you put in like your debit card or your bank information into that to do the dummy transaction.
Yep.
Right. Once the victims link the bank accounts, credit cards, and their identity to these wallets, they're screwed. The scammers will then change the passwords and remove the apps off of the victim's phone. And then they had you delete Coinbase after you did all of that?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to get you back on there to see if you can get the account details and information. Here's where it gets a little tricky. In order to bypass the 2-factor authentication, the scammers needed access to the phone through AnyDesk. They were able to see the verification codes that are sent via text and via email to be able to change the password of the victim's wallets. All right, I'm gonna just look at a new tab and see if, all right, passwords, save passwords.
Check
Oh,
passwords.
There we go, right here. We'll see if, well, since we know the password, we can just go into the actual thing now.
Please let this work.
That's it. All right, so we're in.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our money.
Oh, there's your money.
Woo!
Let's see
Okay.
if we can get this thing secured though,
Yeah.
because they're going to try to go back in.
So I just want to ask y'all's permission though, if we can try to log in on our computer and get the password changed. I want to make sure you're okay with it first because it's just going to be easier for us to try it.
Yep.
I appreciate your help.
For sure. Boom.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Into the main.
Let's see if we can transfer.
Yeah.
Oh, they were going to
Yeah,
use
I
this
had
to mix it probably
Yeah.
too. Dang, they were going to try to launder through your Bitcoin stuff on here. Some of your funds may be temporarily available until we wait for a big
Yes.
transfer. Available to send in 7 days. The Ethereum and the Bitcoin were both sold, but the money was still sitting in Coinbase. That was because the available balance was unable to be cashed out at the time. We kept monitoring, and after 7 days, the funds were ready to go.